Hey, folks, just a friendly reminder that all shows on the Madness Comic Network are produced by their individual hosts and in no way reflect the opinions of the network as a whole. The statements in the following broadcast are not necessarily the opinions of the Madness Comic Network, its staff, sponsors, or contributors. This show is rated TVMA, as are all of them and all those other letters. Viewer discretion is highly advised, and, just do what Doc says. Read that again. Peace, everybody.
Dirk Manning here, the writer and creator of numerous comic books and graphic novels, including Nightmare World, Tales of Mystery, Brave But Not Dead, all kinds of stuff. And I am super excited for you because you are getting to watch right now, right this moment, out of all the things we're really going to be doing, you're getting to enjoy and revel in the Madness Comic Network. And that is awesome. Thank you for being here.
I just want to say there's actually another side to that.
I don't know why, but you are watching the Madness Comic Network. Are you mental?
You know what I mean? There's differing opinions. There's thank you for being here. There's are you mental? It's just we hope you like what we bring you. We're here to have fun. Tonight, FreeWheelin Friday is proud to bring you a returning guest, not necessarily this show because it's kind of new, but to the network, to what we talk about. You guys know him, the Sharks of freaking War, I call him the SharkMan. It's Ben Lacy. What's happening, brother?
Hey, Pops. Thanks for having me on tonight.
Dude, it's good to see you. I ain't seen you in a bit, but I have been paying attention.
Well, you kind of changed your you used to be what, Comics Madness or
that's Monday Madness. We were the comic related madness was
that's the one I share stuff to your group every now and then when I was doing a Kickstarter.
Yeah, we had to try to make everything uniform.
Yeah.
Because
branded.
The network was growing and it was like people were like, well, what are you? The comic related madness or the Madness Comic Network? And we're the network. So we changed the name of the group. We, adjusted everything. Twitter's the only thing we couldn't fix.
Yeah.
That's at Madness Comic, which is close enough. Once you've typed in that much, you found us, so pretty much Madness Comic everywhere. You type that in, you're gonna find the rest of it. But we ain't here to talk about me, brother. You have a new campaign coming out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be launching the 8th issue of Shark of War.
Yes.
And you can of course get the previous 7, including the hardcover of the first 5 issues, which are now coming out in hardcover.
Let me do my job here and pull this thing up so people can see it. You know me. I'm sometimes a little behind. No, I'm this is like the 3rd show this evening.
Yeah, I saw you had one on earlier.
I've been jumping all over the place. ADHD. Christy was doing her launch party. It's been one of those nights. Madness is lit up. We like it like that. The more stuff going on, the better. That just means there's more people making cool stuff, right?
Oh, that's good.
That's how I call it. More people making cool stuff. 8th issue, bro.
Yeah,
it's gonna feel good.
It's been 4 years going on, so getting out a couple issues of this book every year at least. So the story continues. I'm pretty pleased to do get this next one out. I think the art, I've been trying to upgrade my art, and I think this issue has a significant upgrade in art. Is our issue 7 artist returns, and I think he's gotten even better at this work. I think people will really like it, especially if they like Shark of War at all. If you watched saw issue 7, you know that something's happened to our hero, the shark, and he may no longer be with us, but people in the Navy are trying to find out what happened to him, and regardless of the consequences, and he may be replaced by an all-new Shark of War.
Well, I hope so, or it's all over, right? Yeah. Well, I guess you could always have a Shark of Peace.
That would be very fun.
He just rolls around with a nuke.
It wouldn't be much peace, because that means the bad guys would have won, because they would. There's nobody to stop them now.
No, I figure Shark of Peace would be like dude rolling around with a nuke big enough to just blow up the whole freaking world anyway. So y'all quit messing around, or it's all over. Shark of Peace, right? There will be no more war. This is the sign up link, guys. It's over there in the chat on YouTube. I'll probably get around to passing it around to Rumble and all the other places we're live at as we go on. So, but it's in the description down below, I think everywhere where we are live right now. So you can click on this link and sign up and be ready for the launch. Yes. What day did you say you're launching?
I'm probably gonna be mid to late November.
Okay.
Not this month. I'm just gonna push it off. I'm going somewhere, so I'm gonna be gone for a little bit, and I want to make sure that I'm here for it. It's gonna be dangerous and put it closer to the holidays.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that always makes me nervous.
I was gonna say that's
but I'm not ready right yet.
It's like this though. At Christmas time, it's still how you guys market it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have comic fans on your Christmas list? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get books for people for Christmas presents. Help out indie creators, because this is the hardest time of the year for them. And at the same time, give a comic fan an independent comic made by somebody with some heart, not by some corporate.
Yeah, last year time I did this around Christmas, I one of the things I tried is I've got a plushie in my stuff that I put out, a shark plushie. So I went ahead and offered to rush ship that to them before Christmas is one of the rewards. So that was I'll probably do that again. I'll offer my plushie.
Yes. Christmas marketing. Not only that, do you do a launch party, Ben?
I haven't done one before, so I've never tried that. I guess I don't do enough video stuff. Maybe I should do video.
Well, that's why you go to somebody like us who does launch parties.
Yeah, let me talk to you with that when I get close to launch.
Earlier this evening, I came up with another one of those ideas. during Christie's launch party, and it's like, man, I wish I'd have thought of it beforehand. But you could have a tier that's only available to the people who back during your launch, during your launch party, and they get something that nobody else is going to get, no matter what it is. You know what I mean? Anything, right? But if you back during the launch party, you're going to get this signed card. You're going to get this whatever. Right. Nobody else in the campaign is going to get. They ain't going to be able to buy it as an add-on. They're not. It's not going to be available. It's just for the people that back during the launch party.
I always get a little nervous about that because the people that don't back find out, and then they find back later, and they're pissed about missing out. So
that is something that you promote right now during sign-up. You tell people, hey, if you're here during the launch party, you drop an email. You drop an email on your email list.
Yeah.
You tell everybody, hey, if you back during the launch party, they're going to be something special for you.
Well, that's an interesting idea. I'll think about figuring out something for that. Maybe I will try that.
And look, I'm always about ideas. Some of them work really good.
How did the earlier launch party go?
I think she's $95 from funded when I left.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. She was doing the thing, and that was on a channel who's never done a launch party before. I'm over there talking to him in the chat, like, bro, you got to do this. Hey, do that. Check this out. Got one guy over there. Hey, if we get funded on the show, I'm gonna pound a big old glass of whiskey. So people who pledging, they want to see Daniel get drunk, right? Whatever you can do. Mm-hmm. We've had, I don't know if you remember, Rich shaved his head.
No, I did not know that.
He was like 600 from funded with a couple hours left to go.
That would be unimpressive for me to shave my head.
I mean,
I'll shave my head.
He had this big old Italian bunch of hair, right? And he was like 600 from funded with a couple hours to go. And we went out to do a countdown, and we were going to, if we get funded, he will shave his head live on the show.
That would be.
And he did. He got funded and he shaved his head. It was all good. Give the fans entertainment. It doesn't always have to be the book itself. I'm just saying. Anything that draws in backers, anything that gets people to loosen up their wallet a little bit, something exclusive that only those first people in that first hour are going to get. Mm-hmm. That's enticing to the collector people, especially if it's something a little bit, like I said, like something signed by you that nobody else is going to get. It's not going to be in your next campaign. It's, you know what I mean? It's like this, just these guys going to get this, that kind of stuff. I think Brian Polito, back in the beginning of the black metal books, he would just randomly throw them in people's backer kit, right? I got one of those. There was only 13 of these books made, and he keeps 3 of them, so only 10 of them go into circulation. I actually got number 13 of 13.
Right.
A John Boy Myers black metal cover.
Oh, okay.
Right. I did not pay for this. Dude just randomly threw it into people's packages when he got to a certain, I guess it was a random stretch goal. It wasn't something everybody got. It was something random people got. And I just got lucky and got one of those. It's like, but that's the kind of stuff that make people like, okay, you got a lifelong fan now.
Right.
You got somebody that, what am I going to get next time? That's how I look at it. Mm-hmm. So tell everybody, give everybody the background of Shark of War so that they know what they're coming into with book 8. And you had something else you wanted to show off too. We will get that as well. So,
I gave you a link also to my 1 through 7 campaign, so there'd be pictures of Shark of War too, so that'd be a little handy perhaps. But I put it in the private chat here.
That chat. I'm over here looking at my Facebook.
I'm in the chat for StreamYard, so I just thought that way there would be more images, because this is
cool.
The preview page. So the previous campaign has a bunch of images from the book. But
Yeah,
Shark War is Jaws meets RoboCop. It's Jaws if the shark were the hero, RoboCop if the cop were a shark. He's an escaped U.S. military experiment enforcing the law in the Caribbean as he sees fit. The key to the idea has been that, we've ever since the Jaws movie, we've had 50 years of shark monster movies where the shark is killing people and he's the villain or the monster has to be killed. So I always thought, what if I flipped that and I made the shark the hero and he's the guy you're rooting for and he's actually, the people he eats deserve to be eaten. so he's basically a cyborg and his intelligence has been enhanced as part of the experiments on him. So he's kind of our point of view character and we're following his journey. The first 5 issues were kind of the first story arc where we see his origin and learn how he got to be where he is. Now in the next set of issues, which we're up to issue 8, the mob has gotten so frustrated by his existence that they are doing whatever they can to take him down. And in issue 7, it looks like they might have succeeded. And in issue 8, we're going to find out what actually happened to him and as they pulled off their little scheme to take him, finally defeat him.
All right, should I play this video?
Go ahead. I can't remember this one.
Here we go. We don't know what you're going to get, but
I'm not sure what you're going to get either.
Oh, did I not have sound? What did I do?
I don't know. I don't see anything happening.
Maybe you're. Maybe it doesn't work.
Is it no longer playing videos? Oh, there we go.
I gotta click on it.
Yeah, so you see the art upgrade as you go along here. Because I did the art for the first 5 issues. Now I've started hiring artists to do the art for me, so I can have a more traditional.
Damn.
Hello.
Yeah, you need to turn it off now. If you want to listen to me, you might as well just listen to me live.
We are hot
rather than on tape. Oh yeah, I got my little shark here.
Oh, come on. That's a full puppet, dude.
Yeah. We already apparently had this lying around when I started this, and my wife's like, "Oh, look, we got this," and I'm like, "Oh wow, I'll keep this."
He's got to strap a gun on him. You'll be fine. That's awesome.
So if you scroll down, I think you'll see the plushie too that people will be able to get as part of the campaign. But these are the first 7 books. The first 5 I'm actually offering in a hardcover format because I went ahead and put my first 5 issues together as a hardcover now. And so 6, 7, and 8 are still floppy. And once a couple more issues, I'll probably put another hardcover. But I really like doing the floppies.
Yeah, dude, I'm a comic collector.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time that the trade is for reading, right?
Yeah.
But if I don't have the floppies, it's like, I want to collect, and graphic novels don't collect well.
Right.
You still got to have a PDF or it's like as soon as if all there is 1 through 5 in PDF or in trade form, it has to be hardcover to stay in any kind of decent shape.
Yeah. That's what I did.
Soft cover, it's the corners are gonna bow up. It's
Yeah.
they look like crap on the shelf because nobody puts the same. They're all different sizes. You know what I mean? It's like, I want my floppies. They store really easy. I can read them and put them away, and they stay pretty much in pristine condition. I don't like tear them up when I'm reading them and whatnot. It's not like when I was a kid, fold them up, put it in my pocket, carry it over my friend's house, right? It ain't like that anymore. I want that bag and board.
Yeah, I like to have floppies too. Usually, at least.
I mean, it's like you say, it's the collector thing. We did it when we were kids. We had them, we traded them. It's like, oh, you haven't read this one yet? Here, check it out. We passed them around.
Yeah,
it's like comics were part of the game. They weren't. It's like now you want all those old comics that you had. You want to collect them all. I've only got like 7,000 here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, certain runs, me and my son, we try to complete them, and that's impossible. And we're not rich. There's stuff we never have. Oh man, do you know what books were published the year and month you were born?
1964 October.
Ooh,
so
you missed it by one.
So Amazing Fantasy had already come out, so we must have been several issues into Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man by that point.
I was born in September of '63, and at one point I thought it would be really cool if I could own all the books that were published the month I was born.
Wow.
Then I went and looked and see what the books were published the month I was born. Oh, X-Men #1, Benjamin #1.
Yeah, well, 63 was a big year. I mean, like I said, Amazing Fantasy, 15, I think, was that year sometime. I'm not sure when.
Dude, I was bummed. I seen it was like, not that I don't want to own those books, but I never have the money to own those books.
Yeah, you can.
But there was a bunch of them. There's like, I don't know, 45 maybe books that were published that month, and a lot of them were just ridiculous money wise.
Well, I mean, I would think there'd be some Superman or Superman family comic book published that would still be reasonably priced, cause it's not not the main title maybe, but one of those family.
Condition notwithstanding, you can get a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
But if you want it to be in a condition you can actually, read it in.
Yeah.
That's the other thing, man. I'd never buy a book like that was slabbed because I want to look at it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to look at it every day. I'm not going to put it in any worse condition than it is at the time I did it, but I'm still going to want to turn those pages once.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if it's something I never owned before.
Mm-hmm.
We love comics, right?
Right.
That's what it's about. So let's scroll down a little more. So that was a cover for 7?
Yeah, that was the base cover.
Nice.
Then I always do a tribute, a cover based on one of the Jaws movie posters. Nice. And usually I do something based on the first Jaws movie, but this time I did Jaws: The Revenge, which is like the considered the worst of the Jaws movies by far. Well, so I did a cover based on that, and I always do those myself. That's about the only art I still do now. Like I said, I've turned over the art to other artists, but I still try to do the Jaws cover myself. And then I actually licensed the photo from this photographer who does a lot of the Shark Week kind of photos where you see the whales breaching out of the water. So I actually licensed this photo so I could make a cover out of it. So I called it the Shark cosplay cover, Shark of War cosplay cover, because it looks like he's flying out of the water there. And he's got it's not a real seal, it's a seal decoy in his mouth there.
That's a badass picture for sure.
And then this is the artist that does Vicious Vixens, one of my other books with me. He did this cover for me. And that came out really nice. It's kind of a different take on the action in that issue. And there's the plushie.
There you go.
My branded plushie.
Very nice. The USS Nasher.
Yeah, that's what the military designated him as when they operated on him and after they were done with him before he escaped.
All right, this is some interior art. This
is the artist who's also doing issue 8. So
very nice.
I think he's even gotten better since issue 7.
Yeah, this looks good. You guys, come on, go check it out. Sign up. Be ready for book 8. I'm assuming you will have catch up for everything on
Oh yeah. Like I said, people get the hard cover for the first 5 issues. They can get the 6 and 7. They can also get a lot of the variant covers still, and they get my other books. I've got 2 other series: the Vicious Vixens of Dakawanga, which takes place in the same universe. The Cthulhu Man, which also takes place in the same universe. That was just 1 issue of that. But Vicious Vixens of Dakawanga's got its first 2 issues out, and the 3rd will be out in a hopefully early next year. And then I have Samson, which is my superhero book, which takes place that's the only one that takes place in a separate universe from Shark of War. More of a superhero universe, where Shark of War is more of a grounded universe where,
right,
except for your cyborg shark, you don't have many people with anybody running around with powers or anything.
Except for your cyborg shark.
Yeah.
All right, give some love to your team, bro, because that's what we do.
Oh yeah. Harshstroke here is the current artist, and he is he wanted to go by Harshstroke instead of his real name, so okay. Right. but he did issue 7, and now he's coming back for issue 8. I think he's done some nice work there. Hopefully you liked what you saw. The colorist Anton Pokovsky is actually from the Ukraine, and I met him online after Russia invaded the Ukraine, and he was asking for work because he needed some work because of the invasion was cutting off his money. So I hired him to do a one-off drawing or something, and then I've used him as a colorist for different books ever since.
Nice.
And then Nikki Powers is my letterer. I've used her on every book. I think she letters a lot of people's books. She does a good job, and she's reasonably priced too. but yeah, she's been my letterer on all. Let's see, I guess this is my 12th book, so all 12 of my comics now.
Cool.
And then, I have some artists. So, those are my reviews. So I've gotten some reviews from the actual, comics press, which have all been good.
Comic book addict on Shark of War. Yeah. See, comic book addicts, people who love comics. Pipe Dream. Yep.
Comic
News. Yep.
Yeah.
Look, it looks good, man. It looks real good.
Thank you.
I know it's been a couple issues since I talked to you, but it definitely looks like you're leveling up, bro.
I'm trying to, keep things moving. You gotta stay. You gotta upgrade a little bit. Like I said, my earlier issues, I did the art, but that people want, expect a certain level of art in their comic books, and so I'm trying to provide that, and I think I've gotten to that point where I'm getting that done.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Let's see. Now you have sent me something else to look at.
Yeah, I thought I just fulfilled Samson, which is my superhero book, and I'm hoping to do issue 2 early next year for that. And that was a little controversial with what's going on in the current world situation. Some people were just offended by the idea of a guy with the Star of David on his chest, and that's their problem. But I thought it's a really good superhero action story. Okay,
well, let me see. What I have here is the male chip biting comics. What did I miss? Did I miss one?
I thought I sent it Pretty sure I sent it to you.
Let me
Look
look.
back up here.
Let me look over here.
I was on the Facebook chat, so here I'll just send the link again in the private chat there on StreamYard. That makes it easier.
Yeah, Messenger's weird out right now. So
yeah, I don't like using Messenger on my phone. I find it easier to do Facebook chat on my computer. The Messenger app I'm not a big fan of.
Now, look, people, y'all know Pops don't care. I'm going to help people promote their book. So I want to hear shit. We're going to talk about this book. You don't like it? Just don't tune in right now. What is up with Samson the Nazi Smasher?
Basically, the idea is that this is kind of based on true events. During the Holocaust, in different Nazi concentration camps, they experimented on Jewish children, did medical experiments on not only the children but adults as well.
Yeah.
So and there was an interest in twins. I think if you followed Joseph Mengele, who was like the doctor at Auschwitz, he liked to experiment on twins. So I got this idea about twin brothers who get experimented on in a concentration camp. But of course, this is a comic book world, so the experiments don't just lead to their death or death. They lead to them getting powers.
Right.
And then, of course, escaping and using those powers against the people that were persecuting them. So, actually, I like the video here. If you want to play it, it's there. It might be down a little further, but
I was just sharing that out somewhere real quick because.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's see. Video. Are you ready, people? Here we go.
Hello, my name is Ben Lacy, and I hope you enjoyed
now
that
again.
preview of Samson #1. This campaign
Are you there?
All right.
I kind of lost you in the picture here.
Oh, wait a minute. That wasn't what I was trying to do. Oh, I was trying to pull that one out for a minute. Okay.
Yeah.
I got too many things going on at once. All right, let me get back over there and fix that. And then I'll pull it back in here. Yeah. All right. See, that didn't last near long enough for me, Ben.
Yeah, I did a very short video on this. I thought I only had the first 8 pages done when we went to Kickstarter, so I kind of made something out of that for the video.
Okay, well, you don't want to show more than 8 pages in your trailer anyway, but you want to panel them out instead of page them out.
Yeah,
and slow that down. Like your minute 24 is good, but we 28 seconds in and we ain't seeing art no more. We just see your face.
Yeah.
Show me art the whole time and just talk in the background. Just talk over it, a voiceover with the art up there.
I kind of like that. Well, I kind of like the music I had picked for
the music.
I was going for a haunting kind of music that's a little tragic.
Yeah, that's all cool. I'm just saying, show more art. I mean, you can still be talking. You can still, tell people but like space them panels out over the whole trailer.
Do you watch the trailers much on Kickstarter?
I watch every single one, man.
I have to admit, I've kind of gotten to the point where I'm skeptical whether people are watching them or not, and I do them because I know you're expected to have them, but then I start going, well, how much should I put into the trailer or not? So
Well,
I'm
I mean,
always
look
curious
at
whether
how many
watch
people
them or
send me
not.
their trailers to play for them.
Yeah,
Okay, like I got 10, 12 trailers in the studio here that
right.
at the end of the show, I'll run through 4, 5, 6 of them.
Yeah,
You know, it's all promotion, bro. And a trailer, if you can get people that do shows like me to show your trailers, like, now 2025 with the StreamYard increase in price and all that, I might have to ask people for a little contribution to play their trailer the whole month that their campaign's live.
right.
But I mean, I will definitely play your trailer the whole freaking time your campaign's live. You'll see it 3, 4, 5 times a day because that's how many shows we do now. It's crazy. I mean, and I do shorts. Like I play people's trailers just straight as a short on the network because people watch the shorts that we play. I mean, everything. It's all I'm learning as I go along how I can better serve everybody, with what I do, and expanding networks. Like we're on the Pilled Foxhole, we're on Rumble now. It's like we're right now. This show is going out to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different platforms.
Yeah.
It's like, we want to get you seen. So whatever it takes.
Appreciate it.
We ain't afraid to do the work. So Samuel and Solomon Zucker were twins. All right. Project Uberfuhrer. Is that like making a
Nazi super soldier, basically?
Okay,
They called it. The SS ranks are all something Führer. So I created an SS rank called the Uberfuhrer. So this actually spans like 50 years of time because it goes between the fall of the Berlin Wall in the 90s when they discover one of these Uberfuhrers may still be alive and escaped Germany and is in the U.S. and then goes back in time to World War II, where our hero is first gets his powers. So it's very much meant to be kind of an epic story spanning a long time.
Right. Okay, the covers. Look at that.
So this is the base cover.
That's awesome, though.
This is your classic superhero comic. Huh?
Who did that?
This is the main artist that did it. Jonah Boss did this.
Okay.
And
that's awesome right there. That's cool.
And this was at Spires the next cover. These are actual pictures here.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that picture before.
The Nazis at the Nuremberg Gate. So I had David Boff-Gallart do a biblical base cover, kind of the biblical version of Samson tearing down the Brandenburg Gate, with the Nazis falling off of it and the flags falling down.
What's up, Christy? We got Christy from Flip City. I hope you got funded tonight. I hope you did. I had to leave, come do my show, but Christy's over there on Pilled watching.
Ah, good.
What's up? She was like $95 away from funded when I
that's really good.
Over here and start. So I hope she got there before they quit.
So this is the controversial cover. This is, if you recognize it's a homage to Alex Ross's Superman cover. And a lot of people are like, oh, he's wearing the Star of David, in Israeli colors, and too bad.
Well, I mean, that's kind of who he is, okay? But it's Alex Ross homage.
Yeah, and Nico Turan, who did one of my, you saw in the other cover, he did that one. I thought he really captured it well. I mean, it's got the same almost photorealistic look that the Superman cover did, but not being an exact copy either. So,
yeah, I mean, if you like Alex Ross, it's like you want to respect the homage, man. It's to the dude. It's you know, people get too freaked out anymore about stuff, man.
Am I frozen?
I mean, it's all about free speech. That's what America's about, you know.
I may be frozen on you.
Say what?
I may be frozen on you. I'm looking at myself there in the picture
Yeah,
there.
Can we get a screenshot? Somebody give me a screenshot.
Yeah, I look like I'm asleep on you here.
You're sleeping on my show, man. Check it out.
I may have to restart my camera.
That was awesome.
Yeah. No, it's not. Let's see if I can.
Awesome. You can go out and come back in. Oh wait.
Yeah, I may have to stick a droid cam. I hate this thing. I probably need to buy do this a different way. I use my phone and and use a droid emulator.
Christy, give me that screenshot, would you please? Christy, you got me?
It's gonna live in infamy, huh?
This dude spends so much time promoting. He fell asleep on the show. He is such a hard worker. I'll spin it positive. You watch. Because you didn't really fall asleep on the show.
No, I'm right here with you.
Yeah. Can you still see what we're showing here, though?
Oh yeah, I'm seeing what you're doing.
Who did this? What is this?
This is an actual artist who. Okay, I think I'm back live. This is an actual oil painting by an artist from Florida who specializes in doing Holocaust-based art. So I licensed one of her paintings. This is an actual painting that I licensed to use as a cover. So I printed it up as a virgin cover, so no logo or anything, and it was ideal because it's got two brothers there, and
right.
Even the title's right. So I licensed this from her to use it.
Nice.
Yeah. So she. I offered some of her other artwork for sale as part of the Kickstarter. Pretty expensive, so I didn't really get any takers for it. But she does a lot of, if you wanted actual, real paintings as opposed to drawings, she does a lot of that kind of work, and it's very, very well done, I thought.
Yeah, we have some painters in the madness. We do. We appreciate it. Because art is art, man. If it's, coming from the heart, if it's coming from the heart, bro, it's fucking art, bro. I'm just saying, you know the difference. You know the difference. A different penciler. Here.
Yeah. So this is Jonah Boscranio. So he did the art for this one. Same colorist, Anton Polkowski.
Right. Same letter.
And same letter, and then different cover artists.
Cool. And then there's still more, dude. There's still more. What is this other thing? Biting Comics.
Oh yeah, that's you go there and you can get. I give away several free issues to anybody who signs up for my newsletter. You get a free copy of Vicious Vixens. You get a free digital copy of Vicious Vixens 1 and a free copy of Shark of War. Plus, you get my guide for what to do to avoid a shark attack. Might save your life at the beach. Probably not, because sharks really aren't that dangerous. But all
right, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna drop this link right here.
Awesome.
In the chat, all over the place. You can get 2 free books, PDFs, to check it out and see if you like what this dude is selling. And if you do, then you can get on board with it. All you got to do is put your email address right there. You get 2 free PDFs, guys. Get to test drive the opening salvo of Shark of War.
Yeah, I think
You get to test drive book 1 of the Vicious Fictions of Dakuanga. How'd I do?
That's pretty good. I mean, yeah, that's a spinoff of Shark of War. Basically, he saves these women from human traffickers in issue 1. And I kind of got the idea, well, I wonder what happened to those women. And then this is their adventure.
There you go.
It
Check
turns
it
out
out,
they're
guys. Free stuff. Look. I'm going to do it. What do you think? I'm going to do it. There.
That'd be great. I'd like to have you as a subscriber.
Just subscribe. There you go. Look at that. Whoop, whoop. Not going to do that part right now, but yeah, there you go. See, it's that simple. You can click to download everything right there.
Yeah, I'll be sending you. Don't worry, I'll send you emails with the links too.
Cool. But yeah, what all do we got here to look at? Is it just?
It's really not a lot there.
Okay.
It's just some of the cover art and stuff. So it's issue 1 of Vicious Vixens, issue 1 of Shark of War. I don't brag about it, but I also give you issue 2 of Shark of War, so you actually can read the first 2 issues of Shark of War. So you basically get to read a quarter of the story so far. And then, like I mentioned, the Shark of War Shark Survival Guide tells you what to do at the beach to minimize your chance of getting attacked by a shark. And if you do get attacked by a shark, it tells you what to do in that eventuality as well. Actual advice from the Florida Museum on how to deal with shark, drawn humorously by me. But legitimate advice from professionals, not from me.
I gotta know what is their advice.
This is a variety of things about don't wear jewelry in the water because sharks will think it'll look like your
scales
and stuff.
Yeah.
So don't wear jewelry in the water. Don't wear bright colors. So things like that will help you.
Tickle me just a little bit. Oh man. Well, I mean, you hear all the stupid shit. If it comes at you, punch you in the nose, stuff like that. It's like, I'd poke it in the eyeball or stuff.
Yeah, that is the advice. So poking it in the eye if it really attacks. Trying to make sure it stays in front of you. Mm-hmm. Try to get something behind you because they like to circle behind their prey. So you want to keep something at your back. So if there's another person with you, get back to back. But I mean, the reality is that sharks are like way down the list of dangerous animals. That people are terrified of them because of Jaws movie and because they really do look scary, but they don't attack people as often as a dog does. So the dog down the street is probably more of a risk to your health than a shark is.
Hell, sometimes the dog in your I
in that case, you need a new dog. But
back before Zeus passed away, him and Rocky got in a fight at the top of the stairs once, and I got between them and kind of shoved Rocky down the stairs. Get down there, get out of the way.
Yeah.
Well, Zeus decided he's going to dive over me down the stairs to get at Rocky. And of course, I tried to catch him, and I landed my ass at the bottom of the stairs with an 80-pound freaking dog on top of me. Still trying to fight the other dog. And oh, man. Yeah, I got pretty wrecked that day. Wasn't their fault. I could have just let them fight at the top of the stairs, right?
Yeah. Well,
I didn't have to put my dumb ass in the middle of that, but
I was walking down the street with my dog, and there's a dog in a neighborhood that my dog just never got along with. They just hated each other. And when I was walking down the street, the owner of that dog had let him out without a leash on, and he just charged up. And he's a little bigger than my dog, so I put myself in between that dog and mine, and that dog just took a bite into my leg. we had the police come out. I didn't want the dog to get put down or anything, but I also didn't want to get rabies, so they made sure the dog had all the shots and everything else. So they warned the owner about not having him off the leash and everything else.
We got Ghost Pepper over on Pilled tuning in. He said he's hoping there's gonna be pie eventually. I don't know about pie, but
pie.
I don't know about pie. But we'll give you a little bit of this, buddy. We got these. The thing we like about Pilled is that you can drop like little stickers, little gifts in the chat as comments or with comments. So there's like a ton of little gifts over there, and people drop them as comments. So like there's the cowbell, the classic, the cowbell on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
That's how I opened the show when all the music was jamming on what is it? Corissa's trailer.
Oh yeah, I saw that you had Corissa. I recognize both Corissa and I think the second one was Laurie Foster, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in a Facebook group, chats with both of them.
Yeah, those look. Laurie's a champ. She's a very valued member of the network. She do a lot of things with her. She's fun. I love hanging out with Laurie. But when the music was playing, I had the cowbell gift started the show over there in the chat, because that's what we do. We try to have fun. Christy's the one that turned me on to that platform, and the people over there are really fun. So, we're taking some content over there.
That's good.
Oh, let me see. Doran said, on Naked and Afraid, they held off lemon sharks as they fished with a stick, making the sharks bump into it. What, like they were poking them with a stick? Just sticking it in the ground in front of them, making them bump into it? Elaboration, my friend.
Yeah, usually if you watch Shark Week, when they have the celebrities swimming with sharks, they're swimming with lemon sharks or something like that. They're not too dangerous as long as you don't bother them, and they'll just swim around you.
I don't even want to swim with dolphins. I see too many stories about them trying to hump on people.
Oh yeah. I'd be a little more nervous about the dolphins probably than the lemon sharks. The dolphins are smart. They know how to take a person down if they really want to.
Let's see. Ghost Pepper, the best I can do for you right now is probably popcorn. That's probably the best I can do, man. Let me see if I got some popcorn for you. I do. A great big bucket of it. Here you go. Just holding the stick vertical in the water. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Okay. Just stick it in front of them, let them bump into it. Hey, whatever works, right? But what were they fishing for? Why didn't they just poke the lemon shark and cook his ass up?
I don't know if lemon sharks are good to eat or not.
I don't know either. That's why I'm asking Doran.
Sharks are not the. I had shark once a long time ago, and I didn't think it was that great. So I don't think it's worth.
See,
I don't think I don't think it's worth fishing them actually, because a lot of it they just take the fins and then they throw away the shark and stuff like that. It's not even sustainable type fishing.
See, I ain't I'm not keen on things. Come on, man. A shark will eat a tin can. Remember Jaws when they opened that shark up, all his license plate, all kind of shit came out of it. I'm not eating something that can digest a license plate. No. I get enough iron. Thank you. Thank you very much. So what else you got for me, Ben? What else we got? Anything?
That's it there. Unless you want to look at Vicious Vixens, and you can always see the my Attractive Women comic book.
Well, where do we look at it? Where?
Let me find the link here, and
you can just share the screen. Share it if you want.
yeah, I need to.
He's like,
I need to find the link myself.
It's good talking to you again. I know you talk to you.
Oh yeah, it's nice talking to you. There, I put the link in there. I'd rather have you kind of
give it to me.
Did you see it?
Yeah. Here we go.
I don't know enough about using StreamYard that I'm comfortable sharing anything.
See, that's the one thing. I've been using this platform since I started doing this. Yeah. I'm pretty familiar with it. There's still stuff I don't like to do on it, but The Vicious Vixens of Takawanga, issues number 1 and 2. It's Charlie's Angels meets the A-Team. All right, so we got badass Baracus over here.
No. she's the fast girl.
All right. Should we just play it?
Go ahead.
All right, here we go. Is it going to be you talking 20 seconds in again?
I don't know. I gotta admit, I do the videos. Sometimes I forget what I do until after for a while.
All right, I'll be ready to.
I think Laurie Foster might have been one that Laurie Foster narrated for me. I think I used that.
Okay, cool. Here we go.
When the cartel tossed me on that boat with all of you, I thought I was just another young woman they would sell off as a sex slave. But our group has the strongest woman I've ever met, the fastest, a psycho who's really good with a knife, a martial arts master, a woman with every survival skill you could ask for, a medical doctor, and a quote-unquote bartender who just happens to be a crack shot. So who was the mob selling us to? And what did they want us for? 8 women being trafficked by a criminal cartel, now lost in the middle of the ocean and hunted by their former captors. Their only hope for survival is to become the Vicious Vixens of Dakuwanga.
Sorry, that's Laurie Calcaterra.
Hello, my name
That's
is Ben
my
Lacy.
girl. I
I
was
hope you
gonna say.
enjoyed that preview of the Vicious Vixen issues 1 and 2.
I got my Laurie's crossed. They're
was
both in
gonna
the same
say-
group with me, so.
I was gonna say that's my girl Laurie. I hear that voice 2-3 times a week, man. I know her.
Yeah, that's Laurie Calcaterra.
Yes, it is, and that's cool. I love Laurie. She's like you said, she's a very valued member of our little community over here in the Madness. But yeah, I recognized her voice right away. I was like, that sounds like Laurie Calcaterra. Or if people who know her really well, Killer Karen.
No.
So
for this one,
you got all these.
Yeah, so I actually got two women to do cosplay covers for me on this. So this actually has a couple of covers that have women in bikinis.
I like women in bikinis. Nothing wrong with women in bikinis, bro. I'm just saying. Okay, good. We got a little thing going through here. So you got your blonde.
That's that's a variant. That's Big Sis.
Big Sis.
That's the base cover. So yeah, just 4 covers here.
Okay. And then what else do we got? Oh, here we go. You can read all of issue 1 here.
Like you can also sign up for that's why it's free in the email list. So
some interior art. Here we go.
It was interesting. I have the you in the book kind of category.
Uh-huh.
A lot of the thugs. I was going to sell, as you in the book. And we kind of Nico kind of penciled them in as men because we thought, that would be who would buy them. But, 3 of the 4 wound up being women that were purchased were women who wanted to be in the book. So I was like, okay, change the art.
There you go. Got some vampire action up in here.
No, it's no vampires. They're just. I guess her mouth. I guess her teeth do look a little.
I mean, I could be wrong, but yeah, she gives me that impression. Not in this.
Yeah. I think that was just a trick
It's
of the
the
art
lighting.
there.
It's the lighting. It's lighting. I get it. It's the lighting. Oh, there you go, Ashton Penny. I thought she kind of looked familiar. Okay. No, her I do not know, but she's pretty. Yes.
Yeah. She went out and went to a toy store to get a gun just for that shot. I reimbursed her for the gun, of course.
Yeah, cool.
So she could get a toy gun. And for issue 1, you could buy the variant covers for issue 1 were this combination cover that form one image.
Mm-hmm.
So four covers that kind of form one image.
Nice. And get other biting comics.
Shark of War. So I'm always pushing my other stuff and my different stuff. So
yes, tie it all together. So you basically got it going on. You got places where people can go buy all of your back issues right now, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, I offer them in every Kickstarter. I do have a pay, I have a storefront, but most of my sales are from my Kickstarters or at Comic Cons. If you see me at a con, I kind of drift around I live in South Carolina, so I drift around the North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, kind of circle. I haven't gone much out of that very often, but at some point I'd like to, now that, maybe get a few other places.
At the cons, those are great ways to drive traffic to your store, right? Because you just make a flyer with a QR code.
Yeah, usually I bring the books with me and people just buy them there. So
but what if you sell out of something, or and
I have to admit I've never sold out before. Now I feel bad. But usually what I try to do is I try to get them on my email list and then hope that they'll back some of my Kickstarters later on. And I have had some people from the cons do that. They buy and then they back on the Kickstarter.
All right. Well, the QR code is for that guy that's interested but broke. He might be able to buy it next week.
Yeah.
Usually he's got a store if he knows where to go get it. That's what I mean. Just like a flyer, even if it's just on the table, just one QR code people can scan.
Yeah.
That takes them to your storefront. Hey, if you ain't got the money right now, I'm gonna scan that. You can go get it later.
Yeah, I put the link in the email. So usually what I try to do is get them to sign up on I have them sign up for the email. Well, I have them ask them to give me their email address, and then I put it into a follow-up where I send them free digital comics, and then like you just saw, and then I pitch them later on my Kickstarters.
Yeah, I'm even putting QR codes on my business cards this time.
Oh.
That would drive people to the webpage, which will have all the shows and all of everybody's stores on their individual page and everything. So, we're in the process of building a decent website for the madness, something that represents everybody that's part of what we do.
That's good.
And of course, sponsor pages, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Everything. Because this really networking and promotion is the second most important part of what you do after the product is done.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. It's kind of unfortunate, but it's true.
Well, I mean, back in the day, the comic creators, they was in bullpen and they did their thing.
Stan Lee did the promotion, or somebody else did the promotion. But now you kind of have to do it yourself, which is, unless you get to that point where you have like, a name where you don't have to do as much, this kind of promoting. You just kind of say, Todd McFarlane puts out a comic book, he doesn't have to promote it much, other than just say announce it.
No, see, branding is super important, but at the same time, a million little brands. I mean, there's so many people making comics right now, man. It's like, I wish they were all part of the madness, so everybody could just come here and find everybody. But it don't work like that.
Yeah.
But we can still keep trying to build something like that, and hope that at some point we are the conglomerate promotional part of indie comics. I want to promote everybody. I want everybody to actually get, like I said, books from the heart out to people, not what you're told. Come on, we know that those guys at the big two are being told what to do, what to write, what I mean. They're not granted any kind of freedom with those characters. Maybe certain special people on individual stories once in a while get a little creative control, but for the most part, they're being directed. And you guys aren't. You guys get to do whatever you want. That's the beauty of indie comics. But there's no super branding that points people to what you guys do. That's what I'm kind of trying to build that.
Well, that's good.
If you find the madness and you go look for anything, whether it's YouTube or Facebook or whatever, and you look for the madness, you're going to find a whole bunch of cool indie stuff. Right? But you got to come look at it, Right. But we're going to keep working till I'm satisfied, which means I'll be dead and somebody else will still be working at it. Because I don't think I'll ever be satisfied with what I'm doing until, ever. I'm going to work at this till I'm done. I don't think I'll be satisfied even then.
Right.
I just hope everybody keeps it going after I'm gone.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I hope so too. I hope you're not gone too soon.
Hey, man, I'm a realist. People drop every day. The older you get, the more people you lose.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. I just went past 61, and I'm watching them drop like flies. The older I get, you know what I mean? It's like, damn, man. Yeah. I'm a realist. It could happen tomorrow. I don't have no control over that. So, that's why I work hard every day.
Wow.
I don't have no control over tomorrow. I got to work hard every day. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow, I'm taking a little bit of the day off because my grandson, my 11-year-old grandson, is playing football at Western Michigan University Stadium.
Well, that's cool.
So he gets to go play. I think this is the second time he'll play in a big stadium like that. So it's kind of
Yeah, that's really neat that you get to do that as a young kid.
That's the only thing I do other than this is attend kids sports stuff. Girls run cross country, the boys play football, soccer, baseball. It's like that's the only thing I do other than this. I don't go out to the bar. I don't. It's like if I'm not doing this, I'm at a kid's game. That's my life. But I ain't complaining. I get to spend time with my grandkids.
Yeah, that's definitely something important.
Yeah, it's all good around here. There's things that could be better, but it's all good. Mm-hmm. I'm in a good place, so keep working forward.
All right.
Now, you said end of November or early December you're launching this.
Probably toward the end of November. If I wind up having to do it in December, I'm just going to push it off into the new year because that would just be probably insane. But if I can do it, if I can get it going in the end of November, I can get it done before Christmas because I think I need to get it done before Christmas.
I would I would be more than happy to do a launch party for you
I'll
once
keep
you
that in
figure
mind.
out.
I'll make a note of that right now to come contact you back when I'm about ready to go and about doing a lot of that, because I've never done. My usual strategy is I launch at like 8 a.m. on the theory that gives me the full day for people to join in, and
You
then
do that ninja launch thing.
yeah, I always launch at 8 a.m. and then I on usually like a Tuesday or Wednesday, because I'm on the theory that being the middle of the week's better, and then I close out on usually like a Thursday night, like at 10 o'clock. On the theory that I want to capture the full last day too. So
this is what else I was going to say. You always want to end on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why. And a lot of people don't think about it like this, but most people get their direct deposit on Thursday. They're paying bills on Friday. They're paying bills on Saturday. You want them paying that Kickstarter bill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, now they have the extended thing and all that, but we always like counsel people to start from a payday backwards. Like with the calendar, make sure because you want your campaign to end, you want people to come out to your countdown, which is the other thing we do. And you want it to be on a day when they have money.
Right.
Not on Monday, Tuesday, when all the bills have been paid and they're broke and they're waiting for their next check.
Yeah.
You want, because you get that spontaneous buy. When people look at their account and they got money in there.
Yeah.
If they don't, I'm putting it off till next week, maybe.
Yeah, one time I screwed up my timing and I wasn't paying attention. I just did the Kickstarter 30-day exactly. Hit the 30-day and didn't think about the end, putting in the end time, and so I was ending at like 8 a.m. and I wound up funding at like 5 a.m. just before the Kickstarter ended, because I went to bed thinking, it's probably not going to fund, and then I will check it like 5 a.m. and it's funded. That's amazing. Because I didn't think anybody be paying any attention in the middle of the night, but apparently some people did. So.
Well, that's one of the things with the countdown. It's like we want to come out here, like we'll come out for the last hour of somebody's campaign, right? And we'll be live and we'll be showing everybody and we'll be sharing it out. And the last chance, people, is almost over. Dude. Yeah. Come get it. And just to remind those people, just to remind people that, hey, you might have forgot about this one, but come get it. Or some people might not have seen it and just tuned into the show and, oh, damn, I'm going to get that. The spontaneous buy. That's what you're looking for. And that's what a countdown is about. That's what a launch party is about. You want to catch people, man, when they got a wallet full of money and they ain't got nothing to do. Yeah. And they know I love them because I'm one of them. You see what I'm saying? I was, I think I was the first backer on Christie's campaign earlier today.
What? That's nice of you.
I was I was hovering on that button. Somebody's got to get the ball rolling, man.
Yeah.
Christy, I love you if you're still watching. Everybody that's tuned in, go check out, sign up for Shark of War number 8. Sign up on the newsletter, get your Shark of War number 1, the PDF for free, get you the Vixens for free. Check those out too. They might be stuff that you want to buy the physical copies of. Do the thing, people. Share it out. Tell people about it. You got a friend that likes sharks. Everybody's got a friend. Everybody's got a friend that likes sharks. It's that simple. Tell your shark friend about Shark of War.
or you got somebody who's scared of sharks. That's probably just as good.
Well, you sell that to their significant others. Tease them with it all the time. Make a coffee table book out of this. What can I tell you? I know friends that treat each other like that. They love each other and just tease each other all the time about their phobias or whatever, I guess it takes that kind of a relationship to make it work.
Right.
Anyhow, gentlemen, ladies, nerds, dorks, fans of all things that we love, thanks for tuning in. I think we got Ask Chuck Dixon what you reading tomorrow at noon.
Oh,
Got Stephen B tomorrow at 7, and random stuff from John's Long Box at 10 p.m. tomorrow. So that's the programming for tomorrow. Tune in. Enjoy your evening. Peace, everybody. Thanks for coming out, Ben. I will see you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Okay, let's see. We got stuff to play. We still have bills to pay. We got more. Yeah, we got more. We didn't play this one yet, that one yet. Check it out, people. Flip City Magazine. Peace.
Flip City Magazine is just really pulling out all the stops, man. Your guys' production value of this magazine has gone insane. I mean, look at that. I mean, I remember when you guys, it was black and white. Even when it was black and white, I thought your quality was great. But damn, they have just, I mean, they just really stepping it up a notch. Look at this. James Corbett, boys. James Corbett.
Genuinely cutting. But also funny, and obviously just chaotic and very fun.
I love Flip City. It has brought new types of badassery and integrity to the print medium.
Who am I, you ask? I was created in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by the waste of a dying world. I was bestowed with an insurmountable task: bring peace after decades of death, persecution, and chaos. I am a grandchild of war, destined to help two camps which hate has fueled for far too long. Surprisingly, I am not alone. Have an odd bunch to make the road a little more bearable. Come with me to bring hope where there was despair, respect where there was resentment, creativity where there was destruction. I am Pinocchio, and this is my story.